It'll be 1 to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Okay, we're joined here in the media center by Mike Skinner, our 1996 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, or 95 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion and 1996 winner of the Martinsville race. And we're also joined by his son, Dustin, who hopefully will be making his debut here tomorrow in the Kroger 200. As you know, perhaps Mike has two sons. His son Jamie made his debut here at Martinsville in 1997, but Mike and his sons have never raced in the same NASCAR race together, so this would certainly be a great occasion. So Mike, maybe we can start off with you and let us know what your feelings are about that possibility.
Well, first of all, Mother Nature is going to have to do a little cooperation thing with us. Obviously, if it rains out qualifying, Dustin will have to wait for another day to make his debut in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But you know, it's kind of cool. We put him in stock cars 3 or 4 years ago, or actually 5 years ago, and he ran a year, ran really good, won a bunch of races in a truck division down in Central Florida. And then he set out a year and came to me and says, "Man, I really want to race. Give me another chance." And so we bought him an old junk, super late model car and just let him struggle. And he has struggled. I saw Dale Earnhardt Sr. do that with Dale Jr., and I was like, I can't believe he's treating that kid like that, because it's just so mean. Dale Jr. was struggling, and he'd bend that car, and instead of cutting the front clip off and putting it back on, Dale Sr. to have him out there with a porta power pushing it back over. And I was like, at the time I thought it was really, really mean, but as I laid everything out for Jamie, it didn't work out very good. And so I said, Dustin's going to have to struggle, and he has struggled. And this past winter he built with a couple of friends. We don't have any full-time people or anything, a new super late model car, and had an old wore-out Ford motor. We ran in it for a few races, and he started running the top 5 and finished second, led most of a race one night with it. And I talked to my friends at Toyota and said, why don't we build a 9-to-1 engine out of one of those old truck motors and give that kid some horsepower. So John Dysinger and all the Toyota folks got together, and we built him an engine, and they built him an engine. And he's been just spectacular, doing a really, really good job with very, very limited dollars. He don't have a rich daddy like some of these kids, or a rich enough daddy anyway. But he's done a really good job, and I'm really proud of him, and I hope he gets an opportunity to race with us this weekend.
Okay, Dustin, you tested the Craftsman truck, so you know a little bit about it. Tell us about how you feel about making your NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series debut.
Very excited about being able to do it. My dad's got his first NASCAR start here, as well as my brother, so it would mean a lot for me to be able to have my first start here too. Just really, really tickled to be able to do it for Toyota and for Bob Germain. Just really want to thank everybody that's believed in me, all my sponsors back home, Bright House Networks, American Auto, Stewart Title, just everybody that's helped get me to the point that I'm at right now. I'm just hopefully the weather will permit us to start tomorrow. We'll get a chance to do it.
Okay, we have some questions here for Dave Rodman.
Yeah, Dave Rodman, NASCAR.com. Dustin, I guess, did you make your first test in a Craftsman truck at New Smyrna?
No, I didn't. I was actually in the gong show for Jack Roush. I got to my first time ever in a truck was at North Wilkesboro, and they took us from there and went to Darlington. So that was my first 2 places in a truck, and then after that, I got to jump in my dad's truck at New Smyrna.
He was in the top 3 in speeds on both the Roush deals.
Adjustment process to being here in one of these '08 Toyotas?
Well, there is, because of the tapered spacer. When Dustin ran them, they were open, so they had a lot more horsepower. But the super late model has a lot more horsepower because of the weight. It's probably a second faster almost a second faster than the trucks, like at New Smyrna. So he's experienced the horsepower and the speed. Just have to get himself acclimated to the weight, slowing something down here. But he ran the 5 truck at New Smyrna and ran very comparable speeds. He ran just as fast as I did in it. And then he ran a test for Curtis Key in Key Motorsports number 40 truck down there with the tapered spacer. So he's had a little taste of it, but not a lot.
Okay.
That poor spacer on the Toyota, though, he hadn't experienced anything like that yet.